Hi, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. A big warm welcome to the UTR Pro Match Series presented by Tennis Channel Virtual Press Conference. I'm Steve Weissman. I'll be moderating the conference. Now, this format seemed to work well for the men's event a couple weeks ago, so we are sticking with it. For now, it is a new normal both on and off the court for players and media alike. For those who are not familiar, Stephen, can you give us a quick overview of Universal Tennis and UTR?
Yeah, sure, Steve. Hey, thanks so much. And to the players and media who are here today, thank you again so much for being a part of this. Over the last 10 years, UTR Powered by Oracle has created the most accurate tennis rating in the world for all players of all levels anywhere in the world, regardless of age or gender. As you can see in some of our graphics that are shown on Tennis Channel, oh, there they are right there. The rating is basically based off two main factors: who you played and what was the score against them in your last 30 matches. For these pros here and for other pros, it's more about an indication of their current form or a rating on a surface. But for the 1.7 million other tennis players in our system, it's the best indication of level anywhere in the world.
Allison, I'm going to start with you. The country that's been starting to reopen, tennis has been leading the way in returning safely to the sports world. Why did you decide to play this event specifically?
Well, first, I think it's an awesome opportunity to kind of, have a little bit of normalcy during this time. Obviously, after Indian Wells, when we had the news that it was canceled and we kind of had, an inclination that things were going to continue to be canceled, it was really tough. I know I personally didn't play for a month after that. And then this event came on the radar. And I think with the safety precautions that are in place here, it makes us all feel comfortable. We know that, we're being looked after, we're being taken care of, and we just are smart about it. So I think it's really exciting. Like I said, just to have something that makes us feel normal again, to compete, to be on the tennis court, and to have that opportunity, I think is really awesome.
What's something positive that has come out of the last couple months for you?
I think this time has given us a lot of free time to just reflect on our lives and, just kind of see what we're grateful for and just kind of take a step back. I mean, obviously it's really difficult, but you can also try to look at it in a positive way. And that's what I've been trying to do during this time. So, yeah, it's been really difficult not playing tournaments at all and just not knowing when we're going to play a tournament again. So as Ali said, it's really nice to know that they're following a lot of safety protocols and, we're going to feel comfortable. So I'm really excited to play again.
In terms of training on the court, when did you start hitting balls again? How's that been going?
Yeah, I took a couple weeks off. I was around, I think, the time Indian Wells got canceled, I was still dealing with my ab injury. So this actually gave me a little bit more time to heal and to kind of work my way back into everything gradually. But I've now been able to get on the court pretty much every day, and things have been pretty lenient here. So I've been able to, get around and practice at different places and with different players, and it's been fine for me, which has been nice because I know in so many parts of the world, people are barely able to leave their house. So
what has you most excited to compete in the UTR Pro Match Series?
Well, I'm so excited just to be a part of this, just because I think it's the closest thing we can get to competing nowadays. And I think we've all missed just what we've known for all our lives, really. So as Ali and everyone said, with all the safety protocols, I feel really comfortable going in, and just that feeling of, again, playing points and having in match situations, it's exciting. I did take a couple weeks off when Indian Wells got canceled. I just didn't really know what the point was, but then my body started to hurt, because I wasn't doing anything. So I was like, okay, I need to, get in the gym. And I set up a little thing in my garage. And then once the court started opening up, I started hitting with my dad. Mateo has been in Florida since Indian Wells, so he was hitting with me. Now he found someone better, so I'm just kind of scraping for people to hit with.
I'm going to start with Steve Fogelman from Tennis Atlantic. This one actually is for Isla. You're the only player in this event that has celebrated a birthday during the tour suspension. How was it?
It was a little bit of a letdown, I'm not gonna lie, because it was our third quarantine birthday in a row. So the first one started with a bang, and then it gradually got less exciting. So mine was the third one. and I was a little bit let down, but I still got my cake and my candles, so I'm not going to complain too much.
Next question is coming in from Joel Drucker, my good friend, tennis.com. Joel asks, this is probably best for Danielle to start with. You're a very passionate, expressive player on the court, lots of energy between you and the crowd. So what do you think it's going to be like playing in this event with no spectators?
Yeah, I mean, it'll definitely be a transition not having people and fans to play in front of. I think that's what makes being a professional athlete so special, is being able to have those interactions with your fans and people supporting you, and or even just having your team around you. But I don't know. I think all of us know each other pretty well, and we've all competed against each other or with each other at some point in time. So I think we're all just really looking forward to going out on the court, and I'm still going to be expressive. I'm still going to get in Allie's face, you know, because she was texting my boyfriend earlier this week. So I got to get back at her. I'm kidding.
Got a question from Alex Peterman from the Palm Beach Post. This one's for you, Amanda. It's obviously been a while now since we have had sporting events. For you to come out and participate in this tournament, what kind of rust are you expecting, and how do you feel physically?
I mean, I've still been training and practicing a couple of times a week, but I'm definitely not going to be anywhere close to my best game. But, you know, it's going to be nice for me to go out and play some matches because, you know, I've really missed it. So I'm not really going to care about how I'm going to play or, you know, not being at my A game. It's just going out and having fun and, you know, just being back at it.
What skills and interests have you found yourself developing deep into quarantine season? Things maybe you didn't do before?
Well, my husband is on the call, so Stephen, don't interject on this one. I know you haven't, but I love everything that has to do with interior design, and I could lose myself online for hours on end looking at all the possibilities. So where that's not really something new, I feel like I have a lot more time that I've been able to kind of enjoy that. I also did, which Eric set up with Harvard Business School, a case study with Anita there. The first one, I unfortunately missed a student practice. That was something that was really unique, and honestly, just having a little time to do things that, you know, I've always wanted, whether it's, you know, just honestly, Stephen and I have taken walks around our neighborhood for the first time in years. Like, we've never experienced summer here in Orlando. So just being able to do little things that, you know, we've never had the time to really do before, or the energy, it's really nice. I tried to make gnocchi the other night. That didn't turn out great. We kind of threw it in the trash, but I've been, you know, some recipes, and it's just been a lot of fun. Again, I've really enjoyed this time. To be honest, you know, I am enjoying it, but I am excited for the time to come when we can get out there and travel again.
Now with all the restaurants being closed, there were some oh crap moments where I thought, okay, I'm gonna have to learn how to cook a good meal because we're gonna starve if I can't cook. So I learned how to cook a filet. I learned how to do a bunch of Italian dishes and learned how to cook Indian, which was amazing because usually I go out to Indian like at least 2 times a week. So I'm really proud that I can make Indian food.
My husband excited, Danielle.
I'll try not to impress him too much. Yeah, so I'm in like a little cooking fiend, and I made an amazing gluten-free bread pudding the other night, and I'm not really much of a bread pudding person, but this bread pudding was pretty bomb, I must say.
In the beginning, we were doing a lot of bake-offs, and then that wasn't a good idea because we weren't really training much, and then we didn't like how we were feeling. So now we all kind of figured who's good at pasta, who's good at baking, who's good at making steaks. So we all kind of have our own things we have to do. But aside of that, I've been trying to learn Italian, and I did start really well, but I don't know, I just kind of lost interest, and I don't know, it wasn't going, like, I improved a lot in like the first couple of weeks, and then it got really tough. So I'm kind of throwing in the towel a little bit.